Hello, everyone. Welcome to our last whenever Saturday stream for November 2024. We're gonna wait for a couple of people to come on here because the next time we're gonna probably do whenever Saturday. Um, I think it might be some point in December, but I know there will definitely be a whenever Saturday on Saturday, December 28th. That date is guaranteed because I know the 27th I have travel plans to be in Suffolk County with my parents 2 days after Christmas Day. So that has been settled. Chicopee is here. So Chicopee has joined us. So the reason why this is going to be the last whenever Saturday stream for a while, could be definitely not going to be next week, and I'll go into the reason why. So this time next Saturday, I will not be available to live stream at this time. That is because I will be attending the St. John's versus Harvard game at Carnesecca Arena here in Fresh Meadows. So no Cousin Brucey, that's not happening. How am I going to be able to screen record Cousin Brucey when I know Carnesecca Arena very well? The acoustics from the sound speakers, and I've been there numerous times, it's very loud in there. So it is virtually, even with the Wi-Fi they have in there, it's just impossible. No way I could do it. So right now it is 5:54, and we're gonna wait for Brucey to start. And look what I did, guys. I actually got a couple shoe boxes. Yeah, look, we have a proper background. Look, I'll have to sit in that chair. And I could later on if I feel like it, but lower this a little bit. I guess not. Okay, maybe you can use like one shoe box. Yeah, one shoe box definitely helps. If we put two, then it's gonna make it look bad. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking of all those severe weather live streams we did. You notice what that antenna is in the background? And Chicopee might want to hear this crazy thing I'm about to say because he's the only one on here and he can comment. I got the WEBE signal to come in finally. So we'll elaborate on that. Many of you know by now, Radio Cantigo Nueva has taken over the 107.9 frequency with their annoying translator. Hate that. So what I was able to do, I found one spot in this entire bedroom, right? One spot. And somehow WEBE from Connecticut is coming in because I have two antennas hooked up to Mr. Texan. So what I'm doing to listen to Cousin Brucey tonight, and to maybe go back and forth, because I don't know if I want to fiddle around with the AM button as much, because that might make the radio a little unstable. So my XH Data, the radio I got earlier this year, this may have been last year. I don't know. It's been, I lose track of time, but I know I've had this XH Data for a while. That's how we're gonna listen to the Cousin Brucey Open. Now, if I can, later tonight, you guys might want to have your YouTube notifications turned on. Because first of all, I gotta upload Andy Plays. I mean, I have the file ready. I just have to put it through Studio. But later tonight, maybe tomorrow, maybe we'll do two uploads. I don't know. Cousin Brucey's guest tonight will be Little Anthony, a legend in the music business. He is one of the all-time greats in the music business. Little Anthony has been performing now for 70 plus years. All right, he's a New York City legend. If you do not know who he is, Just Google him. The man has an amazing singing voice. I've heard him sing before on satellite radio, Cousin Boosie's old show on Sirius XM. He has such an amazing voice. I'm literally excited for this interview because hopefully Cousin Brucey will ask about how he got into the music business, how he found out he had a hit song on the radio. Because I think his first hit was sometime in the 1960s. Now, no, he was not ever affiliated with Motown Records. If anybody's asking, no, never was. I forget his label at the moment, but, Chicopee, tell me more about that on Discord. I don't want to get claimed for illegal stuff. If you want to tell me something, please tell me on Discord. Thank you. Because me and Chicopee are always talking behind the scenes on Discord. We do have the Discord link in the channel description, so if you want to join Andy's Randomness Discord server, because we need to get it working at some point. I think we're going to try to get the music chat working. Maybe I'll experiment with it on Thanksgiving Day, because I'm really not going to be doing anything on Thanksgiving, just sitting, waiting for my mom to make food. Now, there is a catch, though. Wednesday, I have to do my part to contribute to Thanksgiving, and that is shopping for the food. So even though my mom's going to be making it, guess who has to get the items in the supermarket? Just like the King of Queens, when Kevin James did it the day before Thanksgiving. If you ever seen that episode, you know what I'm talking about. But I did it last year, guys. Doing Leonard's in Long Island, I didn't have an issue shopping. So let's hope that supermarket won't be crazy, right? So, yeah. I want to acknowledge, for those who are just joining us, we have 5 people, and I want to let you all know that this is the last whenever Saturday stream we're going to be doing until, at minimum, December 27th. It could vary. The reason why December 28th, excuse me. That's the day I meant to say. So there's a couple of reasons why we're going to push whenever Saturday back to that time frame. I'm attending a St. John's basketball game next week against Harvard. The following week, I may be going to Delmarva, and I'll elaborate on that because Cousin Boosie's about to start, it looks like. So we'll get into that in just a second. That was a fail. What just happened?
1071 WLIR Hampton Bays.
Okay. He was just on Facebook an hour ago. Yeah, vamos, vamos, vamos.
Well, good evening. Hi, everybody.
Hello there, everybody.
It is time to rock and roll.
77 WABC's Thrifty Beverage Center chime time is 6 p.m. Hey, Brooklyn, New York, feeling thirsty for beer, ale, and hard drinks?
So wait a minute, that was delayed because they had to get the ad spot in?
Center on 990 McDonald Avenue. They deliver to
Really, Big Apple Media Group?
NY.com.
WABC New York, 1071 WLIR FM Hampton Bays.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't mind some of that Thrifty right now. I can use it. My studio's a little warm today. I think Jody wanted to warm it up, and she made a little fire.
Yeah, because again,
Bruce was just on Facebook today, so I just saw him like an hour ago on Facebook.
Love you. Hi, everybody.
Here we go.
We have 4 hours. 4 hours to spend together. And as you know, this is the time I call it green peace time. It's time to just relax. It's a green room. And we're in our park, right? And then we try to leave everything behind outside. There's so much going on in our world. So here we carved away.
Especially with all the
for
crime
4
going on
hours
in New York City this
spent
week.
together,
This is our
listening
getaway.
to, well, the music we love from the 50s, 60s, and a good touch of the 70s. Yeah, a little example here.
Alright, there we go. An eventful way to start the show.
You would have thought that he would have mentioned the Little Anthony interview. Let me lower the radio. But I guess he didn't mention it, Chicopee, now did he? So, yeah, hopefully the interview will air at 7 o'clock tonight. So, yes. Not how we wanted to start the Saturday night rock and roll party, now did we? So anyhow, let's do a refresher. So as I was just saying, this will be the last one of our Saturday stream till likely December 28th. I'll go into the reasons. Going to a St. John's Harvard game next week, Carnesecca Arena on the 30th. Yes, the 30th. Next week, I may be going to Delmarva. Now, I did not expect to go back to my condo until the spring of next year. We're talking right around Springfest, because Mayor Rick Meehan announced that they were moving up the Springfest to April. Now, right after Labor Day, I was already planning the April 2025 trip so I could be in Ocean City, Maryland for the annual Ocean City, Maryland Springfest, which Rick announced was going to be earlier than May. I was like, really? So I might want to try to go down there. So, okay, September 12th, me and my parents are talking about it. We're on the way back, and we're like, okay, let's come back in April, whatever. We'll leave the condo the way it is. We'll come back in April, and we'll check up on it then. That way we can get it ready for summer 2025. When this property in New York is on the market, we have a place to stay while we're looking at Newark. No! September 13th, we get a call from our building manager. We're tired from traveling late at night from Delmarva back here to New York. We get a phone call on Friday, September 13th from the building manager. 2 floors above you, we had a leak. Seeped into other units in the corridor. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So the floor got ruined. And hopefully tomorrow, not tomorrow, right? I'm jumping the gun on Monday already. Monday, my dad's gonna call the, right, he's gonna call the contractor. And we're gonna get this settled, and we're gonna hope to see the flooring in person the following week. It doesn't take that long to put the floor in. It can get it done in like 1 or 2 days or something. We've been putting it off for so long because we've been going back and forth with insurance, what needed to be claimed. We still may have to make some insurance claims going forward for the end of this calendar year till 2020, early part of 2025. So we have a window from January to February to get that done. So we have to go in person. I'm hoping that they say, D guy, I don't know what you're talking about. What new YouTube channel? So we'll have to talk about, I know who he is. We'll talk about that offline. So anyhow, guys, I need that condo. I need that condo because there's no way I am commuting from New York to look at a property in Newark when I have a property in Ocean City, Maryland. If it's worked on, that gets done. This property in New York is ready to get listed. You know, I have realtors coming all over to me, coming over to my dad. When are you going to sell? When are you going to sell? Because Fresh Meadows is, we're still facing a housing crisis. I'm like, yeah, I get it. You guys want to have my house in the market already, but we have stuff to do to get this house ready. Oh, just get the appraiser. I'm like, no, we want a better price. And guys, everybody just assumes that, oh, the new administration is going to solve the housing crisis. Look, no matter who won on November 5th, whoever you supported, the housing crisis is still not getting any better anytime soon. There's still a housing shortage. So that's why I got realtors begging to sell my house right now. They want to profit. I want to get out of here. Newark, yeah, a house will pop up here and there. But if this condo in Ocean City is not done within a time frame, I would have to think probably before March. Where am I going to go? I can't get a hotel. The whole point of getting a hotel... Oh, I know what he meant. Okay. Okay, you're good. You're good. You're good. Sorry about that. I took your comment out of context there. I know who you are. That's one of our regulars. Don't worry about him, guys. So as I was saying, hotel can't happen until I get a closing of my house in Newark, Delaware, and I'm still looking at with my parents. So we already have hotels that we want to stay in. Hotel cannot happen until the house is getting closed. I want Ocean City, Maryland. My mom wants Ocean City, Maryland. My dad wants Ocean City, Maryland. While we look for a property. You know, if we see something that looks good to our standards, if I see something on the internet while we're in Ocean City, Maryland, and we find something and New York gets sold, which there's a likelihood that there will be a bidding war, the realtors have told me and my dad, no matter when your house gets sold, there's going to be an auction. And I'm like, how could that happen? And they're saying, oh, your house is going to be auctioned because of the housing crisis. There's not enough houses in the Fresh Meadows, Queens area. And I'm like, that makes sense. So getting into real estate, guys, it's a mess. You know, we're going to be talking more about that, I think, once we get into the new year. That's going to be one of our goals that we're going to talk about, is the transition from New York to Newark. I mean, it could, and if it doesn't happen next year, then there's always the best case scenario where it gets pushed into the earlier part of 2020, where my mom is going to be 65. I mean, I'll disclose that. She'll be eligible for Medicare. I'll be able to get on her. My medical situation's not getting any better. It's a mess that I don't want to disclose on here, but yeah, it's going to be an interesting time. There's still going to be uploads here and there. Maybe we'll still do one every Saturday whenever there's a chance. Maybe the room will look a lot different. You know, my room will look maybe a lot less messier because stuff's going to be put in boxes and storage and whatever, you know. Let me get my water. But, you know, I'm so excited for this new journey in my life. You know, I have a friend in New Jersey. She's excited for me to come down to her neck of the woods more often. Could be even a romantic prospect, that's the word I meant to say, if things go well, because she has openly said that she's getting tired of South Jersey. She said, oh, I would love to come visit, I just can't live here anymore because of, quote, the taxes. I think most people from South Jersey are feeling that way, and I can't blame them. So, yeah. It's going to be fun next year. You know, next year is going to certainly be interesting. I think with this part of my life ending, it's just crazy to think that February is going to mark 20 years since I've moved from Bayside, Queens to Fresh Meadows. Now, if my memory does serve me correct, I mean, yeah, at some point, you mentioned that to me, Chicopee, you want to move to Florida. At some point, you are making the right move, but you gotta be careful with hurricanes. That's why I'm picking Delaware, because, you know, Delaware is affordable. Delaware is becoming one of the fastest growing states for millennials now. We're talking people born around 1995 and before that. I don't think any of the Gen Zers want to move to Delaware. We're just talking like people above the age of 30 in my group, because I think us millennials that were born 1995 and before that, you know, we're becoming more financially independent as we go into our 30s. So in order for that to be a important thing in my life, and for my parents who are retirees, we're talking about the baby boomers, you know, it's important to know that being here in New York is just not gonna financially cut it. It just, in the long run, this is not sustainable. If I stay here for another 2 more years, and I'm not out of here by calendar year 2026, and this house is not sold, I hate to say it, guys, but I could literally be on the brink of bankruptcy, because even with me working part-time, salary doesn't cut it. Income tax doesn't cut it. You know, they keep, you know, my salary's just not cutting it here. This is not livable. So I'm excited. I can't wait to leave. I am so happy that I'm leaving. And I cannot wait to go on this new journey. So I could be away in Delmarva for, goodness, I mean, it could be a week, it could be, oh man, I really hope it doesn't get pushed into December 11th to the 12th. Because here's the thing, guys. I may have to look into a situation where I'll have to change around dates of filming the holiday sites of New York City. Monday, I may have something planned. So something special may be happening Monday. So stay tuned for that. I'm trying to think. December 14th, could we do it whenever Saturday? It depends. I mean, I don't know when I'm coming back from Delmarva, because that's still up in the air right now. I mean, depends when the floor gets done, depends when the insurance claims get filed, and yeah, thank goodness I have homeowners insurance, right? It's a good thing I had a policy. So December 21st is a no-go, and I'll explain that particular situation. December 21st, the Baltimore Ravens have a game against the Pittsburgh Steelers on Fox. Well, there is no logical way that I'm going to be able to do this, keep an eye on the game, unless we could. I'll debate it, guys. I don't know. I mean, I could have my laptop display both games. Let's organize that. We'll see. But 2024, we have to close out with whenever Saturday. Maybe we could push it till then, and I'll explain everything then, and we'll talk about how Delmarva went, and, you know, we'll talk about the holiday video and how that went. I really do not want you guys to feel that there won't be a holiday video because, again, I'm going to work on it. I am working on it, guys. You have my word. I'd love to have the annual Andy's Randomness holiday video up. And I'm going to aim for Christmas Eve this year. The reason why we are aiming for Christmas Eve, December 24th, Tuesday, is because Wednesday, I'm going to try to go live on Christmas. We're going to actually do 2 streams, maybe. Christmas Eve stream, we're going to play some holiday games. I'm going to work on that. Christmas Day will be super special because for the first time ever, I will be live alongside State College WX here on YouTube. Now, he's not going to be, you know, he's not going to be here with me because how could 2 people do a live stream together unless they're using some kind of web-based platform or something? No, you guys can tune live to his channel when the State College office tests on WXL40. I will definitely be here in Fresh Meadows as both Upton and Mount Holly will be relaying their RWT on Wednesday, December 25th. I also know one thing's for sure. This upcoming Wednesday, November 27th, as I'm about to get ready to go Thanksgiving Day shopping, I will be getting the RWT from Upton and Mount Holly. I'm on vacation from the nursing home this week. Next week, I have to do the nursing home. I will probably have to do the nursing home on Monday, the 2nd. I need an empanada before I get to Delmarva because, you know, sorry guys, there's no empanadas. And here's the bad news. I looked up Delaware. If I want to get an empanada, I gotta go to Philadelphia. So that's the one thing on this. There's lack of empanada availability. Unless I look up Wilmington. That might be an idea. I have to research that. Because I'm thinking Wilmington's so diverse. I mean, there's even a Little Italy section in Wilmington I looked up. I can get to Wilmington from Dart. It's possible. People make Wilmington like it's this bad area, but there are good parts of Wilmington too, guys, that I know of. So, don't say, well, this about Wilmington, Delaware, that about Wilmington, Delaware, like, unless you really research it, you know? Let me tell you. And guess what? My cousin called me because he wanted to play Roblox. Well, guess what? I'm with you guys right now. So, sorry. No Roblox today. So, give me 1 minute. Guys, I'll just randomly mention, that was Charlton that just sent me a voicemail. He's like, I hope my new cell phone is working. And I just had to text him back, yes, it's working. Hey, I mean, if you want to get a new cell phone on a Saturday, I don't got a problem with that, Charlton. Anyhow. So yeah, that's what's up. A lot coming here on the channel. So probably during dinner, I will work on uploading it. He plays. Nah, I don't want to do it on stream because then I gotta get up, work on it, and that can be a little bit annoying. If Mike from TV Radio is here, I will mention that I will have my Survivor Series predictions. I could probably record them the morning of. I could definitely do it then, and then in the afternoon we can put the predictions up here for the Survivor Series WWE pay-per-view. I want to mention today, and Laura actually texted me this earlier this morning. You all know Laura, my friend out in Long Island. She had texted me telling me, did you hear the news about WWE Network? And I'm like, oh, right. All the international viewers are now getting the content on Netflix. And to mention to Mike, I was almost done with SmackDown. I was just up to the tag team match with Bayley and Naomi taking on Tiffany Stratton. I forget who the other lady is at the moment. My mind is just thrown off. I'm going to make a prediction. I think Tiffany's cashing in on the first Raw on Netflix. I can smell my mom making something. I'm going to go with that prediction. Ooh, it's Motown time. I better get a new water bottle when I'm downstairs. So, I did see CM Punk. It's been all over my feed, Mike. There's no escaping it. If you've not been seeing it online today, if it's Instagram, if it's Facebook, if it's YouTube, it's everywhere. CM Punk is on the Survivor Series OG Bloodline team. But I don't know. I mean, are they teasing it for CM Punk to turn heel? And Paul Heyman is going to be by CM Punk's side while CM Punk and Roman Reigns are going to battle it out or something? I don't know. It's... One thing's for sure, CM Punk is not joining OG Bloodline. I think CM Punk's just doing this so that way he can work his way. I think this is all a ploy to get him to have the match with Seth Rollins that he's been desperately wanting. I think it's obvious we want to see CM Punk take on Seth Rollins. I think it's there for the taking. And it has to be executed now. It has to be executed now. You need those two to fight at WrestleMania in Vegas next year. Okay, if Nia is on the first Raw on Netflix, then Tiffany should cash it in. Instant babyface turn for Tiffy time. Yes, exactly. January 6th is when you should pull the trigger. If I'm Paul Levesque, I'm having Tiffany cash in on Netflix. Plain and simple. You know, if you want the views to be good for that first episode on Netflix, you know, because I'm first working on getting my Netflix good and go for the next couple months because, you know, we got the 2 NFL games and, you know, Howard Stern said it, and I agree with him. I mean, you cannot have people's Christmas and Hanukkah ruined because December 25th is the first night of Hanukkah for me, so God forbid. And I'm sorry for saying that and using Illinois' name for that reason, but you cannot have buffering like the Jake Paul-Mike Tyson fight. Even I was getting buffering. Until later on in the match where the picture quality got better. But Netflix failed. They failed. Didn't they fail when Chris Rock was doing that special? Failed. Just waiting for my mom to call me. I think we'll put the ringer on. So on do not disturb mode. My mom should, you know. Yes. Maybe other comments for a second here. Yes, I completely agree. It should be on Naya on January 6th. They're going to build it up during the holidays. Do it then. Oh, the Cuba video. Cuba. Never say never. I mean, I could visit Florida on Amtrak Auto Train if I really have a car. I could do it. Just to check out Florida, right? You know? I mean, driving all the way to Florida. You know where I wish I could have an auto train do? Georgia. Ah, that would be great. Because you know why? Talladega. Right? No. Another reason why I need to get to reconnecting. Okay, we just had a Spectrum. I hope you didn't go out again. Gotta be kidding me right now. See if we're live. Spectrum, I hope you didn't go out again. Looks like we're still live. Gotta be kidding me right now. See if we're live. Looks like we're still live. Alright, looks like the quality is improving. 1 second. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay. My internet does not do this to me in Maryland. You know, I have a decent signal in Maryland, right? Most cases, but yet here in New York, forget it. You guys can still see me, right? I just saw myself. My mom was making something good, hopefully. Oh boy, there goes my parents. All right, we're good. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, thank you. So, I think Survivor Series is happening while I'm at the St. John's game. Let me find out. Let me ask Siri. What time does Survivor Series start on Peacock? I will go to Progress Wrestling. So, am I reading this correct that the main card is going to start at 8 p.m.? I hope so. Why is it saying 6:30? Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's saying... Here's the problem with next Saturday. So, next Saturday... I know. Spectrum's having an issue again. The St. John's Harvard game is at 5. Alright? Now, the game could end at 7. And if I get my Peacock reactivated, how am I supposed to know that I'm going to be able to rewind back? Yeah, well, Spectrum is fiber optics. All right, we're back. Yeah, well, Spectrum is fiber optics. This is my truck. All right. This is my truck. All right. Try this again. Looks like we are back. 1, 2, 3. Spectrum. Hang on. Echo. Spectrum. Hang on. Echo.
Spectrum has slow Wi-Fi.
There we go. Yep. You guys just heard that first. Oh, goodness. We're buffering again. Dr. Martin Luther King one. Alright, I'm just checking to see if my internet's working. Spectrum, you stink. Dr. Martin Luther King one. Says we're still live. Spectrum, you stink. Guys, type it in the comments. Spectrum sucks. You. Let's see. Did somebody just comment? Oh, Luna just came on. Hang on, Luna. We're just waiting for something. Did somebody just comment? Oh, Luna just came on. Hang on, Luna. We're just... Okay, good. Luna, you just came on here. We're complaining about Spectrum. We're complaining about Spectrum being dumb. No, let's try it one more time.
Spectrum has slow internet.
Yeah. So my speaker is working. We just got that to work. Now let's see if the comments from before load here. Okay, so WWE.com is saying Survivor Series will start at 6 p.m. Eastern. Uh-oh. Mike, that might be a problem. Because the St. John's Harvard game on Peacock that I'm going to, that game is going to be literally going probably towards the start of the second half by 6 o'clock. So, why do we need an early start time in Canada? It's British Columbia. Why? We can't have an 8 p.m. Eastern start time? Why? Oh, and this is where it gets good. Turns out there's going to be double tapings of Raw and SmackDown. Because Paul Levesque decided to give the talent, quote, rest during the holidays. So, I can't really say how Optimum is. I mean, what could be worse? Optimum, Spectrum, or Comcast? It's like we're stuck with these companies. Oh yeah, Cablevision. Oh yeah, we used to remember when they were called Cablevision. Hey, put the coax in the TV. Get the channels to automatically scan. Ah.
I'm going to get dedicated to the memory of a man named Tom O'Malley, who I
Remember when we used to say that we would complain how we had to get cable? Oh! Da-da-da-da-da-da. Stakeout. WX has joined us. He's joined us. It has graced us. Oh, that reminds me. I gotta work on his birthday card. Oh. Yeah, I gotta work on that. So I hope I can add like a couple clips of Josh just talking on his live streams, and we put this Stone Cold thing. It's like his little year-end review. So yeah, maybe we'll add the Roku clips. We'll add the Roku clips. I don't know, but it has to be like 3 or 4 minutes of this. You know. Yeah. It's like a little year-end review. That's why it's so perfect to do it on December 21st for the birthday. Alright, y'all. We're still on. I don't know what just happened again. We're still on. I don't know what just happened again. Just about to say that looks like my dinner is ready. To do it on December 21st for the birthday. Alright, y'all. We're still on. Alright, we're still on. Okay, guys, I gotta go. My dinner is actually ready. Anything to answer Zach's question, I just turned 29 November 8th. I got a new TV this week, so I can now get a Peacock. Yeah, I know, December 21st. Yeah, guys, I gotta go. My dinner's ready. So again, guys, thank you all so much for coming in. Next whenever Saturday, hopefully, will be on December 28th. We're gonna aim for that. Because again, my schedule is so busy. So if you missed anything, rewind it. And again, we may put the little Anthony interview with Cousin Brucey up later tonight. It depends if I can get that tape ready. So I gotta go. I gotta eat dinner. I gotta upload this week's Andy Plays. So yeah. Oh, Andy Plays, guys. Very special upload. We have a good game for you all to enjoy coming up tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. So have that notification bell turned on. So we definitely have an upload tomorrow. Let me go do everything, guys. Okay, bye. We'll be live again in December. And happy Thanksgiving.